and I think he had visions of grandeur.
I mean, it was the one thing that KJ wanted to avoid tonight, was to go out with the bagel. And now having played 4 with 9 points, Phil, he is going to have to dig down deep and get some character for the remaining 2 matches.
You know what? I just hate to play with the 7s.
You certainly never look for the goose egg. You certainly never look for, what do they call it, the ducky, right? And that's kind of what I got today, a ducky. 2 pitches and I'm out. But Roland needed the points more than I did. So, but I'm right there in the middle of the pack, not giving up.
Suffering succotash. The cowboy throwed from his horse, and the other player's suffering a worse nightmare right now. Roland with chips. Of course, Roland's loving this, and now his stack, of course, allowing him to play every hand.
What position he can raise. Don't want to play a big pot out position.
Yuha might have to change tactics here. Visor down.
Call.
If Roland can actually win this particular match, those 8 points, all of a sudden he's going to start looking like a force for the final table.
Yeah, I have 3 too. I have 4. Yeah.
2 limps and 2 blinds.
Check.
Liz Lou, can she check it? Nice. She checked the 3-4. Good play. Yuha has a flush draw. He's going to bet out a little bit. Let's see what Liz Lou does. I think she's probably going to raise it, play it more traditionally. She'll probably make it about 15 to 18, maybe 20,000.
She's just called. Is that dangerous? We'll help you take the free card if he's allowed.
Well, the 9 of, yeah, I think he will. The 9 of diamonds, of course, is disastrous for Yuha. He's going to lose all his chips pretty much if the 9 of diamonds comes. Other than that,
$9,000.
now Yuha's in a little predicament here because Liz has not slow played a lot of hands. Yuha knows that. But I think Yuha's a good enough player where he's probably not going to go off for a lot of chips here.
He's getting 4 to 1, isn't he?
Call.
He called. Now, if a blank comes and Liz can check this, she might win a big pot here. But I think she's betting unless a diamond comes. Jack. Oh, that's big trouble for Yuha.
Bingo card for Liz, in a sense.
Oh, that's the perfect card. She could not have handpicked a better card than a jack. Now she can bet 20,000.
25,000.
Oh, 25. That might be too much. Yuha might see it.
Is that greedy?
A little greedy, but I mean, you know, more of a... He's in a tough spot here now. I mean, did she slow play it, or... I mean, what if she slow played 9s or 10s, Yuha's thinking?
I heard him mention in his interview before this match, Phil, that he's never played with Liz before and is curious to see how she plays. So, I mean...
Well, this is bad for him, then.
Tough one.
That's the most he's said in the Premier League.
He's right. It's a tough one.
It's still possible Yuha has quads.
No cards to come, that's a problem.
Wow, I think he's talking himself into folding, is he? Or is he just trying to get a read from her? And his mind might not be made up yet.
Yes.
Well played, Liz. You really outplayed everyone in that hand.
Rolling quick in with the needle, but a nice pot from Liz Lou.
After the flop. You outplayed everyone who was in the pot against you after the flop.
I think I made a good laydown.
Even if you made many excellent laydowns, you still look like a fool. I mean...
Well, compared to you, no one looks like a fool.
I'm not talking about me, stop comparing us. Why do you compare yourself to, you know...
Because you're here, everybody's going to compare, like, people to you.
Don't compare yourself to the clown always, aim high.
But it's good if they show this on TV and they see a donkey like you get all the chips, everybody starts to play poker.
That's good.
2 of poker's rising stars. They followed similar paths, but their styles couldn't be more different. There's a rivalry, but they are friends.
I have known Roland a few years, he's a good friend of mine, but at the table I have no friends, and actually he's one of my biggest nemesis in any poker table because he beat me in WPT Paris.
It's always nice to have someone eagerly trying to catch you, and I know your helping has looked upon me as a rival for a long time, and I hope that he achieves the success that I have.
At the moment I'm only thinking about today's game and about how I beat Roland.
Pass.
And you're in the top 2.
Thank you, thank you.
Two great guys, and it has been said, in fact, that the perfect poker player would feature some combination of each of them.
Call.
Vicky with the 9-10 suited.
Pass.
Krill's like, yeah, baby, I'm up to $1.15.
A lot of
As
people.
patient as he is, he's got a good chance to kind of sneak into the top 3 too, by the way.
Nice flop for Vicky.
Vicky's moving in. Let's see what Yuha does.
Check.
Check.
Is that taking the play away from her?
Takes a little play.
Check.
Now she has to take a free card. Now an ace or a king's disastrous for her. She would have won it with the bet.
Did you miss the flop?
Wow.
Either way,
Wow.
Yuha's hit it.
Check.
That was a pretty smooth check you made there,
More
Yuha.
important is did she miss the turn?
I tell you, Vicky has a problem,
10,000.
Phil. I feel like if you ask her a direct question, she has trouble giving a
Here we
dishonest
go. A
answer.
very interesting hand here. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Helpy makes a raise here. He says ace-king. He's just hit his king. She could easily have king-queen, king-10 suited or something like that. So, you know, let's see what he does. I think he might figure out the puzzle and raise it. He's going to at least call. We know that.
How confident is he of having the best hand right now?
This is an idea. This is a kind of hand that a Yuha or maybe I would trap with. You can just call to induce a bluff on the
Orange?
river.
No,
Boy, he's taking his time.
I'm used to valve.
Is this acting, or is he really unsure about whether to call or
It's
raise?
all acting. It's all acting. He's trying to decide whether he wants to call or raise. And the
Can't leave it to you, Howard.
breathing out and all this kind of stuff is... He figures if he waits long enough, and he's smooth called her.
Vicky wants to know how much he has back. She needs a 7 or a queen.
7 or queen is... If a 7 comes off, Yuha's going to lose a lot of chips. If a queen comes off, it depends on how much Vicky bets in the end, but right now she's the one in bad shape.
Not
Wow.
no more.
What a 7. Yuha turned out he played the hand wrong. This happened to me. Now,
30,000.
so quickly.
No, I have a big hand, but I felt like you flopped a set, so that's a problem.
Wow.
I don't think
No,
I
I
can
didn't.
lay it.
He says he felt like you.
Because I have a big hand, I don't think I can lay it down anyway, but I'm just saving 5,000 in case.
Well, here's the problem, Vicky. Vicky bet immediately again. Yuha saw her bet immediately with top trips.
Call.
9-10.
He still called.
We've nearly got donked down.
Helpy loses
Now-
nearly all his chips. This is a huge result for the league table.
Helpy could have folded that hand
You always find
because
some
she bet
donkeys gonna pay
30,000
off.
immediately. And that was the clue. She bet too quickly and too much.
That hand, Helpy, really thinking on the turn, and that's what hung him. 7 on the river, and by that time, Vicky Corin able to get paid off.
I'm using the Phil helmet tactic. I'm gonna let you bully me for a while and then I snap you.
But he's like, he's better than you.
Yeah, but I'm still using
He's got a
his
bracelet. Do you have a bracelet?
Do you have a bracelet?
Yeah. When I won the EPT, they gave me a bracelet.
No,
And
that's
I
not
won
the
the-
bracelet you're talking about.
I love the banner between Yuha and Roland. They're friends off the table. They give each other the maximum amount of, what would I say over here in
Stick.
UK? The maximum amount of malarkey.
Yeah, malarkey, that's good.
Malarkey, we'll say. Do you have a bracelet? No. Did you win anything? No. Did you know? They really stick it to each other.
I think
Pass.
if Yuha does go out in this
Pass.
position,
Still
Look at that. Vicky made a nice move here with the 7-9 of hearts.
Call.
And of course, Gerasimov, Kirill passed the ace-3 of hearts. And Vicky's in
You know,
run of the king-7 of diamonds. She's in bad shape right now. And this is what we call a hodgepodge. Little for her, little for him. She's flopped
6,000.
a flush, draw, and a pair,
Fold.
and he's flopped top pair.
At this stage, she's the favorite? Or